Hi guys, I'm ileigha and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some rice and beans. It's really a great recipe. I make it almost every day. Usually I eat it for breakfast with a glass of fresh juice and it will get me through the whole day until dinner time. It's also a really great recipe because it is vegan and gluten-free. If you want to add a little bit of cheese, it's still vegetarian. It's a good source of protein if you don't eat meat like me, and yeah, it's just really yummy. So today we're going to take a look at that, and I'll go through step by step with you guys how to make it, and I'm sure you will love it. I have all my ingredients. It kind of seems like a lot of ingredients, but it's not hard. It's really, really easy to make. So, organic beans, rice, I'm gonna put cilantro and some chives in there. And then for the rice, I'm gonna put a little bit of butter. This is actually vegan butter and it tastes really good. It tastes like real butter. And then a little bit of garlic salt, some cumin, and some cayenne pepper. And then to the top of it, we're gonna put some tomatoes and avocado. So first we're gonna start with the rice. Rice is really easy to make. This whole meal takes about 25 minutes tops. So you take a cup of rice, put it in a pot like this. Make sure you have the lid for the pot. And then you take a cup and 3/4 of water and you just pour it into the pot. So now that we have the rice and the water in the pot, we're gonna take the pot over to the burner and we're gonna turn it on high until the water starts boiling. Once the water starts boiling, you turn down the heat all the way to low and then you cover the lid and you put it on a timer for 18 minutes. Just don't touch it, leave the lid on it and just let it simmer for 18 minutes. So now that my rice is cooking, we're gonna make the beans. So just get a smaller pot like this one, drain the beans and put them in the pot. And then I take my cilantro and I just pick out some and I just rip it up with my hands and put it in the bowl. I like a lot of cilantro. If cilantro isn't your thing, you don't have to use it. You can't, in my opinion, you really can't overdo it. I put a lot of cilantro in there. The next thing we're gonna add to the beans are the chives, so I'm gonna take these over there and cut them up. Now I have my chives, this much. I'm gonna just throw them in there. And now we're gonna season it a little bit. So cayenne pepper. This is all just to taste. You can put as little or as much of this stuff in as you want to. Obviously you don't want to put in too much, but I like my beans a little bit spicier, so I put a good amount in. Cumin, I just kind of put a little bit in there. And garlic salt, same thing. You don't want it too salty, so I just put a little bit. And now my beans are ready to start cooking, so usually I just take it over to the burner, and at this point my rice has 16 minutes left, so I'll just take this over to the burner and turn it on low and just let it sit on low for the duration of the rice cooking. Now we're just waiting. I have the timer set and my beans are on low and my rice is on low. And in a few minutes I'll come over and stir the beans, but that's probably gonna be it for the next 15 minutes. Now that my rice is done cooking, you're just gonna turn off the burner and let the rice sit there with the lid on it for like 5 minutes. For starters, you're gonna want it to cool down a little bit, and also if you try to take the rice out and use it right away, it'll be super, super mushy, like mashed potatoes or something. So yeah, you're just gonna let it sit there for a few minutes. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm taking my vegan butter. It's called Earth Balance. It's super good, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that in a bowl. So just like that much. And this is just to give the rice a little bit of flavor. So when the rice is ready, you're gonna put it into the bowl and just kind of mix the butter into the rice. The last thing you're gonna do while you're waiting for your rice to cool down is just cut up your avocado and tomatoes. If you don't like avocado or tomatoes, you don't have to use them, but I love them. So you just cut some of those up, and then when I'm all done, I'm gonna put the rice in the bowl, mix the rice and the butter together, put the beans on top, and then the avocado and the tomatoes on top of that, and we're gonna be all done. All right, so I'm all done. I got my rice and beans in the bowl and topped it off with my veggies. Look how good it looks. It's so good. Like I said before, guys, if you're not vegan, you can put a little cheese on top of it and it makes it even better. Yeah. So good. Okay, so if you guys try to make this recipe, please tag me in it. I would love to, you know, see how it went for you and what you thought about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you get to try to make this yourselves. I love you, and I'll see you next time.